rank and file. As by sacred laws, I broadcast this trial signal. Upon this solemn day of days, we judge those clowns who broke their code's ways. 'Tis I, your honor, judge stern but fair. No treachery shall slip justice's snare. So enter this hallowed court square and see true judgment served without spare. Hear ye, hear. This court is called to order, to weigh the treason of young wayward clowns. Come forth, varlets, and explain the charges with besmirch, thy orders in.
Your Honor!
Your Honor!
Your Honor.
Thou art accused of high conspiracy against sacred laws that govern land and sea and the orb. What say thee now? Deny with honeyed speech, or come what may, a truth beseech?
We were only trying.
Silence now, varlets, still thy weeping and wailing. The court intercedes one query of for justice prevailing. What folly infected thy reason and wits?
If you would only open our minds to see the truth, we could be enlightened and unmask the uncouth. We harbor no poison from the fool's reproof.
Your actions say otherwise, thou scurrilous brigands cavorting with that wretched boogeyman vile. A treacherous faction bereft of law, peddling dark messages to what profitless avail.
Good judge, pray listen and still I find decree. Our mutiny was not meant harshly as it may seem. We broke from codes that chained men down, sought to unwind unjust rules that tightly bound. Over long have the long-held laws grown stale, bending backs, weary to no avail. All citizens ensnared by decaying institution, we dreamed to spark a fair revolution. You too are trapped in a gilded cage.
Corrupting everything they touch, forbidden knowledge must be left untouched. Thy muddled mind's enfeebled. Long ago was thy senses crisscrossed and tangled. Beyond saving are thy thoughts disentangled. Dost thou forget the trials imposed prior? When first thou joined the order high and nigh, tests to weigh the glory within, but also flush out shadows of sin. Thine spirits failed that crucible so dire. Then it was discovered what rot festered inside. Foul vapors that leak and spread their stride.
Your doubts ring true, wise judge, we do concede. The evidence held within our minds you cannot heed. For as you rightly warn, our wits be tainted, reason and truth forever corruption painted. But hark, a path to clarity yet remains unbarred. The fool himself, keeper of secrets most bizarre. We three are but players in his strange touring show. 'Tis he alone who grasps the full truth's ebb and flow. So let not rash judgment on us swiftly descend. Summon forth the fool, on him harsh questions bend. not why this madness came to be, but cruel how it started. Only then shall the unvarnished story part your lips astonished.
The court doth heed thy plea to summon forth this fool, the riddled jester of mystery's worth. If truth indeed behind his mask doth lurk, then shall we bid him to this hall's stern work. Until that motley knave graces these sacred halls, the court suspended, justice's blind eye briefly calls. Go forth, swift messengers on winged feet, and drag here that sly fool for judgment's to meet. But mark my words' tone fell and ominous. Should thy testimony prove false, fallacious, no mercy's hand shall ease thy punishments. Thou shalt be made example, corruption's deterrence. This brief reprieve I grant, but only by a hair. Fail to make good and face the law's brutal glare. The axe awaits all who court's truth impugn. Now go, and let this fool's bizarre tale be spun. Court is dismissed until that crucial day arrives, when either freedom's light or death's door ye'll abide. For hatred is spread far and wide, and we cannot afford the disease to spread to each one of us inside.